Now let me tell you something. Every day, Izzy is sending me links. Look at this RV, look at this RV. There's just a multitude of RVs to choose from.
There's certain things for us kind of a little bit of overkill.
Everything years ago was more simple, right? As tempting as it is, we will never buy a new RV. Well, look at it. I walked on this thing and this is beautiful. There is nothing better than walking on a brand new RV, smelling that new RV smell, looking at all the new appliances, the gorgeous woodwork, and then realizing we will never buy a new RV. All right, never say never. But in this video, we're gonna talk about why we feel we will never buy a new RV, as tempting as it is.
So we are out at Myers RV in Branchville, New Jersey. It is a little bit chilly out, but it's not that bad. It's like the mid-50s. So let's get right into it, guys. The first reason is going to be the cost. New RVs are ridiculously expensive, and that is from the low-end trailer all the way up to the highest of high motorhomes. They have gone up significantly in the past several years. Now, why do we say the price? Well, we're going to talk about those in the next couple of steps. Before we move on to the next reason why we would not buy a new RV, I want to thank the official sponsor of this video is RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. What is RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding? Well, they make RV specific mattresses, and if you own an RV, you know that the mattresses are terrible.
Yes, they are.
This is like a bore.
Every RV is like this. We love our RV mattress from RVmattress.com, and we actually have one at home. We got one for Jason's bedroom at home. They have cooling pillows, they have weighting blankets, everything. If you want to try your mattress out for longer than a week, you can't tell if you like it in a week. They have a 120-night sleep trial, so you can try it out, see if you like it, ship it back for free. If you don't, they have a 10-year warranty also.
Yeah, some of the advantages of RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding is that they make RV-specific mattresses, but they have all types. So whether it's a foam, coil, a hybrid of both, soft, firm, they have everything you need, and they're made in the USA. We've had ours now, it's going to be approaching 2 years. We absolutely love it. So we'll put in the link below. Go to rvmattress.com/endless. Use the discount code
endless,
and you're going to get 20% off. Go check them out.
So the next one, we talked about cost. Now, recent quality control. Now, we're standing on a 2023 Alliance Avenue, which I gotta tell you, I really like the layouts of the avenues. They are really nice looking. And again, very tempting to buy a new RV. But as many videos as we've done, and we've shown you many different RVs from the shows and things, there is a problem with quality control, much more so after COVID. The last couple years than there was previously. There was always quality control issues, of course, but definitely more now.
We're hoping with the slowdown of manufacturing that there's a increased, I guess, paying attention, increased effort into quality control, but we don't know. But yeah, like MJ said, there certainly is quality control issues with all manufacturers. Unless you're going to super custom, almost all the manufacturing companies are having issues.
Right, it's just the nature of the beast, because since COVID, the pumping out of the RVs has been so fast.
Also, due to the price increase, the record inflation, and we've been seeing this, manufacturers know they could outprice themselves, right? So they try to bring the prices down, but the quality, I would say the quality of the units, like we've seen a couple of units out there that are, you know, they're priced in that more lucrative price range, but you start seeing they're cutting back on things. They're much cheaper. They're using cheaper chassis, cheaper components. Furniture. Everything is cheaper. And that, again, that is from very high end to entry level. So that's one of the reasons why we will definitely stick with used. So the next one's going to be buying power. What do we mean by buying power? Say, for example, you had a budget of $400,000. You wanted a diesel motorhome. Now, that's a lot of money, but that's your budget. You worked your whole life, and that's what you have. Now, if you're going to buy a brand new $400,000 motorhome, you are diesel motorhome, I would imagine. You are kind of above entry, but not really that high. That's really not that expensive at this point. Versus if you got a coach that was 10 years old, $400,000 would get you a lot of coach. Like probably an $800 to $1 million coach when it was new, you would get at that price range, if not even less.
So the next one has a little bit to do with what we said 2 items ago, which was the quality control. But RVs are just not made the way they used to be made. And this is why we are looking at our next coach. We're going to be looking at those old country coaches and the old Beavers and things like that, because they were just made differently.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've seen it. We've been on some much older coaches. The woodwork, the finish,
the build.
You just don't find it Well, you do. You find it on newer coaches that are $2.5 to $3 million.
Yeah.
But you just don't find it on that consumer production coach
Right,
anymore.
right.
It's a very hard thing to find. So the next thing is that somebody else dealt with the issues, the depreciation, as well as the bugs, and most of the time the things there
warranty.
had to be fixed. Especially if it's an older coach and it's still on the road and you have good service records, you know somebody dealt with those issues, and like, you don't have to do that.
Right. If you're enjoying the video so far, we invite you to hit the subscribe button below, hit the notification bell so you know when we go live and release new videos. Also, we have a private Facebook group we would love you to join. It's called Endless RVing RVers Coming Together, and we have a free monthly newsletter. The link to join that will be below. The next one is they are less expensive to insure.
Yeah, well, we'll take, for example, if you're getting a brand new Dutch Star, right? They're upwards of $600,000 now. If you're insuring $600,000 replacement versus if you get one that's 6 years old, maybe for $250,000, which one's going to be cheaper to insure it? The one that's 5 or 6 years old, and quite honestly, they really haven't changed very much in the past
Right,
5 or 6 years. They're
right.
pretty much the same coach, other than some little bells and whistles.
So often when you're buying a used RV, the older ones in many cases were much more simple. Everything years ago was more simple, right? Just less complicated, less technology and those kind of things. So for example...
Less to break, right?
Right,
For example,
right.
let's show you a couple of things here.
Now again, I love this Alliance Avenue.
Now,
Love
this
it.
is what I talk about simple, right? It's just switches. And you won't see it too much on like fifth wheels and trailers. You definitely see in the motorhome. Everything will be controlled by one panel. It's cool, right? Because you can control it from your phone, but let's be for real. Are you really controlling everything from your phone? Same thing with the shades. One thing that I hate is the all power shades.
You want manual
you can't
shades.
just do this.
Right, because if it breaks, then you know.
It's just so simple. And for some, that's a deal breaker. They want the technology. We love technology, but there's certain things that are just, for us, kind of a little bit of overkill.
And the next one is when you're searching for used, you're going to have so many more models to choose from. Now, let me tell you something. Every day, Izzy is sending me links from RV Trader. Look at this RV. Look at this RV. Look at this gorgeous 2000 Country Coach. There's just a multitude of RVs to choose from.
Right, like we said earlier, this goes hand in hand with more buying power. If you have that $400,000 budget, you're going to be limited on what you can buy new. If you're looking for a motorhome, of course. Versus if you're looking for used, now you can get into a Prevost if you want. It'll be much older, but you can get some really nice coaches for a lot less of a budget. Now, there are many reasons people want to buy new RVs. We get it.
Well, look at it. I walked on
Yeah.
this thing and this is beautiful. I love it.
Absolutely.
But how many of you actually believe us when we say we will never buy a new RV? Again, never say never, but I don't think so.
Put it in the comments below. Also, let us know. Have you bought a new RV? Have you bought a used RV? We are 2 for 2 buying new RVs. Pretty certain our next one is going to be used. Put it in the comments below. To the left of us, we're going to put our RV Tours playlist as well as our RV Newbie playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.